Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to your pick a card reading. So today we're going to be focusing on your weekly reading. So whenever you find this video, it's meant for you. This is a timeless reading as well. So whatever week is upon you coming up, this is going to be your weekly reading for that week, okay? So we're going to go ahead and focus in on that energy there. So if you do enjoy this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do post videos every single week. Hit your bell notification button so that you're notified every time I post, since I do post extremely often, so that you can get videos. Also, if you do have any suggestions for what kind of videos you would like to see going forward, leave a comment down below for what kind of videos you would like to see as well. Okay, so this is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So this is the stone and crystal for pile number 1, group number 1. This is your stone and crystal for group number 2. And this is the stone and the crystal for pile number 3. Looks kind of like a big tooth or like a candy corn. Okay, so if you need some more time to focus in on the cards here, go ahead and pause the video here so that you can connect with the cards. But if you are ready to go, the timestamps are going to be down below in the description box so that you can get right to your channeled message, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with group number 1, pile number 1. Hello, group number 1, pile number 1. This is your reading for your weekly reading. Again, this is your stones. We're going to focus in on what's coming for your week, your upcoming week. Again, this is a timeless reading, so every week is upon you. This message is meant for you, okay? So group number 1, pile number 1, what is going to be going on for you this week coming up? Group number 1, pile number 1, what's going to be coming up for you this week coming up for you? Group number 1, pile number 1, what's going to be going on for you upcoming week? For your upcoming week, group number 1, pile number 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for you guys for your weekly reading. So first we have our 8 of water for the Emperor and Knight of Air. Okay, so the 8 of water, it's about moving on. You're in search for something more meaningful in your life. This is about growth, okay? So this is about letting go of old things in your life, things that no longer serve you. You're going to be letting go of this week. You're going to be taking the necessary steps to move on from something. This could be a person, a relationship, a friendship, a job, however this is resonating for you. It's about moving on because you're trying to grow. So whatever you're moving on from, it's not serving you at this time, and you want more meaningful things for your life. So you're going to be starting to take those necessary steps to progress forward and step away from things that are just taking away from your energy and a waste of your time, essentially. This is definitely difficult for, to do, because things that we are so familiar with, it's hard to let go of. But for some of you, you're realizing that it's time to do this now, that you're going to be taking these necessary steps this week for yourself, which is great, because I feel like this may have been a long time coming for some of you. It's not something that you just did off of a whim. It took you time to take the courage to step away from something in your life that is weighing you down. So you're now going to be taking some steps toward that for the coming week for you, okay? So then we have the Emperor, Archangel Michael, who is a protector energy. Okay, this is also about organization and logic, structure, and discipline, okay? So this is about you, being disciplined, about saying you're going to walk away from something and being for real about it. It's like you're really serious about moving forward with something or moving away from something in your life. It's about you saying it and actually doing it, but sticking with it. And this may be hard for some of you because you may feel in the very moment that you step away from something that you feel that instant regret. But it's about having discipline to stay away from what is no longer serving you. Use your logic. So if you feel like you're questioning things that you're walking away from, use your logic to say why you've chosen to separate from something in your life that doesn't serve you. That will keep you, moving forward and not walking backwards, to saying, why did I leave this behind, and just remember why you did, and that will allow for you to move forward and step forward. For some of you, this is relating to job, career, work. I do feel like for some of you, you're moving out of an old position to become a leader, okay? So maybe your old position or job, wasn't a leadership role, but now you're wanting to become a leader and take more responsibilities in a new position, or you might be getting that raise, that new position coming in. So it's going to be requiring of you to be a leader. So you're going to have to be organized once you become this leader, because others are going to be looking to you for guidance. So if you're not organized, if you're not structured, then you can definitely have some struggles with being this leader that you are meant to be, I feel, for a lot of you who are shifting from careers, jobs to a higher position. Okay, then we have our Knight of Air. This is about events that are occurring with great speed, Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So for some of you, I do feel like there's going to be opportunities coming your way pretty fast, but that doesn't mean to make a decision off of a whim. So a lot of times when we're being given, options, we feel like we have to choose something so quickly. With things moving quickly in your life doesn't mean you have to make light of decision making, because there's a right and a wrong decision, I feel, here for you, group number one. So again, if there's a new position coming your way, you may be offered more than one position, but you don't want to make a decision so fast, even if they're, pushing you to do so. Ask to be given time to decide what to do, because it's all about being decisive here, being, smart about it here with the intelligent card energy coming with this Knight of Air. So it's all about making a decision that's going to suit you best, moving forward. You have to make sure that you make the right decision, even though things are going to be moving rather quickly. Take time to decide and, make a decision that's going to be best for you in the long run. Don't let anyone rush you, okay? So go ahead and move on to the Sacred Travelers Oracle cards to see what else is coming for you this week, upcoming week for you. Okay, so group number one, pile number one, what's coming for you in the upcoming week? For group number one, pile number one, what's coming for your upcoming week? Okay, there's two right there. So let's see what's going on for you, group number one. Yes, we have Violent Courage. Take action with passion, okay? So again, taking the action with passion, doing what feels good for you, what's going to make you happy, what's going to fulfill your needs first and foremost. So this is about taking action with passion here to consider yourself first. So again, if you're having a hard time moving on and moving away from something in your life, do it with passion, do it with your heart, think about what you want to do, but also, how you feel about the situation is extremely important here. This is going to help you to decide what to do. If you're so focused on how it's going to affect someone else, then you may, step back from your decisions. This may lead you to second guess yourself if you're so caught up in how someone else is going to feel. For some of you, you've been in a situation for so long because you thought about someone else's feelings instead of your own first. And this is what has led you to be in a situation longer than you needed to be. Again, this could be relationship, this could be career, this could be anything that's resonating for you. But if you found yourself in a situation prolonged because of this heart of yours wanting to consider someone else before you, this is leading you to be unfulfilled at this time, if you stay in the situation for too long. So this is about, doing it with passion, with your heart. What makes you feel the best is what you should be doing at this time in terms of moving on and moving forward, okay? Then we have protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels, okay? So if you feel, fear in your heart for moving on because you don't know what's going to be coming next for you, you have protection around you. So allow this protection to make you feel secure about moving forward and on with your life in whatever regard that's resonating with. There is protection around you. So this should make you feel some level of security in moving into a new direction, unknown territory. Because again, I feel like for a lot of you, you're in a space of being comfortable, and being comfortable has led you to be unhappy, because comfortable doesn't always mean good. Comfortable just means you're used to what you're doing and the patterns that you have been, making within your life. But I do feel like you want more meaningful things in your life. So the fear is that things won't work out, but there's protection surrounding you so that you can progress forward and trust that everything is going to come together for your highest good because of the protection that you have from your angels, your higher self, spirit, whatever you call that for yourself. That is what's guiding and protecting you and helping you moving forward, okay? So next we have uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty, okay? So for a lot of you, again, once you move out of this heavy energy of things that are no longer serving you, things are going to start to get better for your life. Like, you can't receive this blessing until you take this risk of stepping out of your comfort zone, because once you do, again, we have events occurring at great speed. So I do feel like for this pile that once you move on from something, it's not going to be a long period of time of lapse in between time of you having that worry and that stress and that fear to actually things coming together for you. So things are going to move pretty quickly, but you're going to have a short period of fear, the unknown, stressing about the decision you've chosen to make. But once you make that decision, it's going to be great things coming, great bounty, abundance of happiness, joy, peace, even income for some of you, because I do feel like there's a career change for some of you, because we have the Emperor with the leadership, okay? So the leadership is leading to more income, okay? And then for some of you, if this is a relationship situation, then it's like you're going to move into more happy times because, you're being bound by a relationship or situation that you're just not happy with. You're not getting what you need from it. So therefore, you're just sitting around unhappy. And what is the purpose of that? Life is too short. There is bigger and greater things for you once you walk out of that comfortable space with that person. For those who are, having difficulties leaving a relationship and a connection that no longer serves them. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the Angel Crystal Oracle cards here and see what's coming for your week. So for group number one, pile number one, what's coming for your upcoming week? What's going to be coming for your upcoming week for group number one, pile number one. What's coming for your week, group number one, pile number one. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on for the upcoming week. So we have Tiger's Eye, self-confidence through God's confidence. This is perfect for this reading because it takes confidence to step out of your comfort zone, okay? Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you, okay? So again, this is all resonating with the angel protection that you have around you. So this is validation twice to let you know that there's protection around you as you move forward and move away from something that is no longer serving you. Again, this may have been something that's been in your life for such a long time. So again, of course, you're going to be fearful, but we have two cards of protection here as you move forward. So, have confidence in stepping away from something that doesn't serve you any longer because protection is definitely around you, double time here. It's like, it's not just a little bit, like you have so much, so even if you have that fear, just know that things are going to move quickly in the right direction for you. And again, you're going to have abundance of peace, happiness, joy, wealth, however that's resonating for you. But whatever you're moving out of, you're going to start to feel good rather quickly. So just know that this protection is what's going to keep you safe during these times of change and shift. Okay, so I hope this message has resonated for you, pile number one. Whatever did, hold it close to your heart. Whatever didn't, let it go with love. I thank you all so much. And until next time, peace and love. Hello, group number two, pile number two. Thank you all so much for being here and choosing your pile. This is your stone for your reading. So we're focusing in on your upcoming week. So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you find this video, it is meant for you. So just focus on the week that's coming up ahead, and this will be the reading for that week. Okay. So for group number two, pile number two, what's going to be coming for your upcoming week? For group number two, pile number two, what's coming for your upcoming week? What new is happening in group number two, pile number two, upcoming week? All right, so let's see what's going on for you guys in pile number two. So first we have Knight of Earth, 15, the ego, and then we have 5 of water. So first with the Knight of Earth, it's all about buckling down and getting things done. So it's about putting in the hard work, not procrastinating, but getting things done because you've made commitments to things that you need to complete this week. So if there's some projects with work, if there's something you said you would do for someone, make sure you're following through with what you said you're going to do. Is so important at this time because you don't want to burn any bridges. So if you feel like you're overwhelmed by things that you have going on, you have to make time for this obligation that you have made because you don't want to have this bad taste in someone's mouth about you because you've said you would do something that you didn't do. So just get things done. Okay, it's about being loyal, dedicated. It's about being honorable here. If you say something you're going to do, just follow through, make time for it. It's a priority, if you've already committed to something, especially for those with work-related commitments, making sure that you're honoring that because you don't want to look bad in that regard. It's your job, it's your career. It's important for you to be able to complete what you say you're going to complete there, okay? So it's all about being, honorable here with the Knight of Earth. Then we have Archangel Jophiel, which is about a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts, okay? So you're in some level feeling like some aspect of your life you have no control over, but that's not true. It's all in your mind. You're letting your ego control how you move within your life, which is holding you back because you are not trapped in any way. You have the ability to do what it is that you need to do. So just remove the thought process that you are trapped, okay? For some of you, you're focused on material things. So you may be buying things that you shouldn't be buying, focusing on the new shoes or the new outfit or new whatever it is. And it's like you're putting so much energy on material possessions. And this is just all an ego. It's all about you wanting to have something to make yourself feel good. And when we Purchase things and buy things. It's a temporary feeling of gratification. That gratification goes away, doesn't stay when we, focus on material possessions. It's fun for a moment, you have it, and then you ignore it the next minute. So just remove yourself from being materialistic, because that's just a cop out, I feel, here, because for a lot of you, you have some fear-based thoughts. There's some fear that you're experiencing in your life, and you're copping out by purchasing things or having possessions or getting new possessions to cover up that real fear that you're having on some level in your life. So it's about focusing in on what you're fearful of and tackling it. Maybe reaching out to talking to someone, getting some support from a therapist if that's resonating, or talk to a friend, a family member, significant other, reaching out to someone and speaking about the fears that you have instead of trying to cover them up with material possessions, okay? Then we have the 5 of water, things not turning out the way you hoped and not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Okay, so this is all about ego once again, because if you're focusing on what went wrong and what didn't go right, there is some positive here. Because as you can see in the image, you have 2 full glasses of water. Then you have 3 glasses spilled. So you still have 2 glasses full of water, and you're so focused on what has already been spilled over that you're not realizing you still have something there, okay? So it's, again, you're feeling as if you're trapped because you're focusing on the negatives. We have this ego card about you feeling as if you're trapped in some way in your life because there have maybe been some setbacks for you. So focusing on that too heavily is just going to lead to you having these fear-based thoughts, which leads to you being focused on material possessions. It's kind of like a chain of things, a chain of events happening. So again, focus on, why you feel fear. Is the fear because things didn't turn out the way you hoped? It's not that big of a deal we have here with this 5 of water, because it's about, there's still positive to be seen here. Okay, let's go ahead and go over to the Sacred Travelers or Oracle cards to see what else is coming for your upcoming week for group number 2, pile number 2. So what's going to be coming up for group number 2, pile number 2's week? What's going to be coming up for group number 2, pile number 2's week? Is this 3 cards? Yep, it's 3. Okay, so let's see what's going on, because we got 3 in 1 pool. Pretty cool. So first we have finding sanctuary, open to your spiritual source, okay? So connecting with your higher self, connecting with your higher self to help you and guide you at this time with, again, this fear of entrapment, feeling as if you are trapped in your circumstances because things didn't turn out the way you hoped them to be. You have support there. Reaching out and asking for what you need is so important at this time. If you don't speak up and say what you need, how can you ever receive what it is that you actually need, right? So speaking up is so important here for you to be able to receive things that you need. If you don't say anything, how can you get what you need, from source? Then we have impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. So this is going in alignment with the 5 of water energy, because again, you have had a situation not go the way you expected it to go. So it's about reflecting on that and then redirecting your energy to more positive space. Okay, things didn't work out. Now it's time to figure out how you can make things work out better the next time, right? Focus on that. That's what the redirecting is all about. Redirect your energy into a more positive state of mind, because if you're crying over the spilled milk, which is meaning the situation isn't as bad as you think it is, if you can, focus on the fact that it didn't work out, but then what can be good coming next and in the future, you can release that energy there. Okay, then we have unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay, so again, you're not sure of what direction you're going to be taking at this time, but it's the unknown that is where you need to be at this present moment. More will be revealed for you in some area of your life, but right now it's for you not to know. It's for you to try to maneuver your way out of this unknown space of not understanding what's going on. Again, something has happened where things didn't work out the way you hoped, and you're not understanding why. That's why you're crying over spilled milk, right? Because you're not seeing the positive in the situation. So this is all about you, going down a direction of what you don't know, but answers will be soon revealed about a situation that didn't work out the way that you had hoped it would work out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull another card from our Crystal Angel Oracle cards. This is what the cards look like here. Okay, so what else is coming for group number 2, pile number 2's week? What is coming for group number 2, pile number 2's week? What is coming for group number 2, pile number 2's upcoming week? Okay. We have opal, Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world, okay? So this is showing off your personality and who you are, okay? So we have this time to buckle down, energy coming forth, getting your work done. So this is your time to shine by showing what you can do and what you can get done and how you can complete things, properly and have amazing results. Because I do feel like with this buckling down energy coming through, it's all about you on your commitments, but being able to complete things properly and being successful. And that's just showing what you're able and capable of doing, okay? As well as being able to come out of this heavy energy here. Again, allowing yourself to release this false sense of entrapment energy here, not crying over spilt milk and moving past that, letting yourself shine and sparkle, moving out of that energy of lack. Because I do feel like this group is really focusing on the material possessions to cover up these fears of not being able to do things the right way, the proper way, having success, even completing this project the way you expected it to come out. You even have fear about this. That's why I feel like for a lot of you, you're, not doing what you need to get done. You're not buckling down because you're procrastinating, because you're concerned you're not going to do it the right way or the proper way. But this is your time to shine with Opal coming through, letting you know that this is going to be something good for you to honor your commitments, because when you complete them, that's your time to shine when you show the successful completion of this project that you promised that you would complete for work, for a friend, for a family member, whatever you promise to do this, because you're going to come out shining bright and being successful with it. If you're questioning your ability to get things done and actually get them done properly and being successful with it, okay? So I hope this message has resonated for you. Group number 2, pile number 2, whatever did, hold it close to your heart. Whatever didn't, let it go with love. I thank you all so much. And until next time, peace and love. Hello, group number 3, pile number 3. This is your reading for your upcoming week, and this is your stone, the tooth-shaped stone. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on, what is coming for your upcoming week. Group number 3, pile number 3. Let's see what's going on for you guys in the upcoming week. Again, this is a timeless reading, so whatever week is approaching, this is your weekly reading. Okay, group number 3, what's coming in your upcoming week? Coming to group number 3 in their upcoming week. Woo. It's coming for group number 3 in their upcoming week. It's coming for group number 3 in their upcoming week. Okay, let's get started with these cards here. So first we have 7 of Water, Ace of Earth, and Queen of Air. Okay, so with the 7 of Water, we have a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Okay, so there's something you have to make a decision about this week that is important for you to decide on. No more waiting, no more procrastinating, because it's a very important decision here. So this can pertain to any area of your life, but you have to make a choice very soon, because the decision that you make is necessary. If you've been holding back with deciding on something in your life, it's time for you now to step forward and to make a decision, but at the same time, making sure that you choose what's best for you. So what does that mean? That means doing the research, finding out what will be the best direction. A pros and cons list could be a good way in deciding. Again, if it requires research, make sure you're doing that, because you don't want to make a decision about something that can affect you in a negative way and you make the wrong choice or decision, okay? So you have the Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts, okay? So for some of you, the decision needs to be made because you have a contract to sign. So this could be like a new job. Like if you have new employee paperwork to sign, then they need you to sign it soon. So that could resonate for those who are onto a new job venture, where it's like you have to sign a contract stating, this or that about that position. So therefore, time is of the essence in terms of contracts. For some of you, there's promising business ventures for you. So it's about deciding on what you want to do as it pertains to what direction you want to go in terms of a business. So if you're trying to become an entrepreneur and you're wanting to do that, then it's time for you to decide, what you want to do, what direction you want to take, because there's a promise there for you to have success, because we have this card of the inflow of abundance. So there could be, financial success, but if you keep procrastinating and holding back and waiting, you can't even realize the success because you're just holding back. And a lot of times the procrastination is coming from a place of fear, because it's like You're not making a decision because you're scared that once you do, that means you have to actually do something. But you really need to do something now, you know, and it may be scary, but the time is of the essence for this group to decide on something in your life. You know, for a lot of you, it's a business venture, you know, contracts, documents. This could even be a contract or a document for a new home for some of you, maybe moving. So however this resonates for you, you know, take that in. Then we have the Queen of Air, objective decision making. So this week is really about decisions and coming up with an answer, because it's another card about decision making. Clear all the way that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in the situation. So I do feel like for some of you, you're taking everything so seriously and it's so stressful, and it may be a serious thing, but try to relax in terms of making this decision. You know, get the tension out of your arms. You know, when you're going to research, when you're going to make your pros and cons list, just try to approach this a little bit more delicately, because I do feel like you're holding a lot of stress and tension within your body because of the fact that this decision is such a serious one. Again, you're procrastinating because you're fearful. So you definitely need to make a decision. But the best way to, you know, figure out what direction to go is to clear things that no longer serve you. So what's going to be best for you? That can be a big way to help you cut some things out or some choices out. You know, what's going to, you know, benefit you in the long run can help you to narrow down your decision for what you need to decide on in this upcoming week. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead over to the Sacred Travelers Oracle cards to dig a little bit deeper into what's coming for your upcoming week. Okay, so what's coming for group number 3, pile number 2. Okay, everything fell on the floor. Give me 1 second. Okay, group number 3, pile number 3. Sorry about that. My cards fell on the floor. Okay, so what's going to be coming up for you in this upcoming week for group number 3, pile number 3? What's coming for your upcoming week with group number 3? Okay. So sorry about that. Everything fell on the floor from that. Well, half my deck fell on the floor. Okay. First, we have unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. Okay. So again, there's unknown territory here because you have to make a decision about something and you don't know what's going to come from this decision. So that's again the procrastination, because you don't know what's going to come next for you. But you have to step in this unknown territory for you to be able to succeed, to grow, to progress, to again receive this info of abundance, this business venture, these contracts to be signed. You have to take that leap of faith and step out of your comfort zone in order for that to happen. Okay. Then we have finding sanctuary, open to your spiritual source. So when you're feeling fearful, scared, not knowing what to do, you know, ask your higher self for guidance. Ask for a sign. Ask for synchronicities. Ask for a sign from your dreams. Ask them to provide you with some help in making a decision from your higher self, and they will definitely provide you with some kind of answer. But the importance here is to pay attention to the messages that they're giving you. So if you receive an answer and you're not paying attention, you may have received it without you noticing because you're not paying attention to the signs. So again, if you ask for something, make sure you're paying attention in terms of helping you with making decisions about something in your life. Again, it's complex decision, because your higher self will definitely help and support you with some guidance, with a sign. Okay, great adventure, take a risk. Then we just talk about taking a risk, okay? Great adventure, take a risk. This is what this unknown territory is about. You're taking a risk. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You don't know what's going to happen once you make this decision. This is what's going to help you to stop procrastinating. You know, if you want to stop this procrastination, you have to accept a risk. If you accept this risk, you know, it's going to pay off tremendously. You know, if you need help and guidance, ask your higher self. But this is the risk you need to take, because the venturing forward is going to lead to your success, your abundance, your opportunities coming in. If you don't take the risk, the success just will not come. And that's just what it is. You know, it's just plain and simple. It's not an easy thing to hear. However, once you do it, you'll thank yourself for doing it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and dig a little bit deeper into what's coming into your upcoming week with the Crystal Angels Oracle cards. These are the cards here. Okay. So group number 3, pile number 3, what's coming in your upcoming week? What is going to be coming for you guys in your upcoming week, group number 3? Okay. So we have Ametrine. We have balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence, okay? So this is about, taking a creative approach to your decision making for those I feel like who are in that business venture realm. If you're looking towards starting a new business or, taking some business steps in your current business, use your creativity to help you in making that decision on what will be best for you, as well as your masculine side, allowing you to be confident. Because again, you don't feel confident because of the procrastination that you've been doing, but you have to build your confidence within yourself so that you can be secure to step out of your comfort zone, which will lead you to finally make a decision and a choice. And again, I do feel like there's so many options for you, and this is what's making it so difficult, because it's more than like two. I feel it's at least a minimum of two or more, or three or more, three or more options for you, which is making it difficult for you to decide on what to do, because it's so many things coming at you. Again, I feel like for some of you, a few of you, with moving into a new home or space, you may be looking at 3 or 4 homes and don't know which home to choose on and to move into and sign those contracts with. And, so it's leading you to stay, in space of just the unknown. And you have to remove yourself from that. Whatever you decide to do is going to be the best option for you ultimately. If you believe that, if you trust that, then you will make the best decision. If you feel as if I'm going to make the wrong decision, then you will. It's all about what you tell yourself at this time. So tell yourself that you'll make the right choice for yourself. Ask for your higher self for support. Be confident within yourself, and you will definitely make the right decision for yourself. Using creativity will definitely help for some of you in the business realm and the career and job realm as well. Okay? So I hope this message has resonated for you, group number 3, pile number 3. Whatever it does, hold it close to your heart. Whatever didn't, let it go with love. I thank you all so much. And until next time, peace and love.